maniac about the body work and saying, like me, So together with this, what I said is a movement produced by breathing. Breathing is nothing but movement. Breathing is not abstract thing. It's a physical movement. So wherever there is a movement, there is a breathing, there is a movement. So you should be able to detect this movement caused by breathing anywhere. But now, these days, recently, I clearly noticed that at the bottom of a torso, 2 sit bones, and then behind it there is a root of, this is the bottom of the sacrum, and then 3 of tailbone. So the triangle I mentioned is this. And then pelvic joints here, touching. Actually, this tailbone is not touching. You can insert the finger, But this 2 bone is technically touching the cushions. And then above this, there is a structure I mentioned, spine, and then within this, there's a craniosacral system. And then top of it, there is a somehow top part of the skull. The good alignment of the posture means right above this triangle, there is this top part of the body. So it is connected through the spine. And this whole system is slightly up and down, up and down. When you breathe in, you feel the inner pressure move up like this. So it's move this way. So far, I'm pretty much aware of this expanding movement this way. But recently, I start clearly feeling about this pressing up. Then as soon as I notice this, I notice this. Because it's a natural law. It's not my effort moving up, but breathing, it's pressed down naturally. And then as a Newton's first law, when you learn at the physics class, there is an action and reaction. So this happened simultaneously, this happened. And we use this, transmit this force moving upward, and then it goes through the spine, and then maybe hit is too strong, but somehow press this part up. And then when we are breathing out, somehow, like it's like a Tai Chi's basic action. Then we don't move that this way. It's just there is a stopping part, and then moving down. It's not like a 1-2-1 thing. It's kind of there is a different rhythm. This kind of thing. So I feel that kind of thing is happening in my center. How to say? At the my central axis, central system of my body. So these days, sometimes I try to focus only on this up and down. The same, the thinking, like up. I mean, if I exaggerate it, up, down. And then something like bouncing, then up and down, up and down. That's what I mentioned. Why don't we focus this up and down? It's very calming and also clearing the mind. Because in order to feel this, our mind should not be clouded by the mental chattering, or clouded by sleepiness. in order to be interested in it, first of all, we have to be interested in this. Otherwise, if we are more interested in mental romance or pleasure of sleepiness, who cares about this? So first, we have to be interested in what is happening when I'm not doing anything. Once you are interested in it, it's very, very interesting. And you become very curious about it. Once you become curious about it, your Zazen gets deeper by itself, without forcing yourself. Whatever you are interested in, someone, you make effort, naturally. Even though nobody said do it or something like that. That's a key to make your life more energetic. Once you are falling in love with someone, you're very much, without being told by anybody, you invest a lot, right? Whatever it is, we naturally invest our energy, become energetic about what we feel interested in. So my role as an instructor of Zazen, I will do anything in order to make Zazen interesting. So to me, this is very interesting. I hope you are. Could you feel this?
Yes.
If you don't feel it, try to touch and then breathe, and your hand is pushed. Once you have a hint, then it becomes clear. That happened to me at the workshop of cranial sacral. The teacher is very, energetically talking about blah, 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 this is mysterious, this is very interesting. And then after the lecture, we try to feel. I don't feel anything. Everyone says, aha, how about me? I'm back my ability, the ability to feel it. The teacher kind of very open-minded. Anybody? Is there anybody who can't hear anything? No. Don't worry about it. Don't be ashamed about it. And she came to me, and she did something too. So imagine my partner is lying down, and I'm kneeling it this way.
I need to lie down.
No, not that way, but okay. So anyway, I try to feel the mood. Lie down. I'm supposed to be able to feel this opening, closing movement caused by, expanding and then contracting movement at the center of the body. But I couldn't feel anything. So my teacher came behind me and touched my hand. And through my hand, she could feel it through my hand. And then she gave me a little bit exaggerated motion of it. Okay. Ishio, can you feel this? No. How about this? Oh, maybe. And then she, released her hands, and then let me feel it by myself, and I could feel it. Oh. So something like that. Then it becomes clear. So once my hand gets a hint how to get access to it, then it's there. Right? So something like that. Once you notice even tiny glimpse of it, it's become very clear. Then for us, there is a language. Once we can name it, it's become very clear. For example, I know her name, Christina. She's very clear, compared to someone I never met before, because of the name. By naming, we